What's up, guys? Scott Lowe here with Brian Miggles.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
We're going to do the official rewind theater of the Modern Warfare 3 teaser trailers, all 4 of them, all at once.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, we're going to break down all the little Easter eggs in here. So there are 4 videos total, each in different locales. The first one is America, with a nice 3 there in the middle.
Yeah.
And if just to catch you up on what happened in the last game, Makarov is on the run, the villain of the last game, and Russia is invading the United States.
Yeah,
so
we had like an epic EMP blast go off in Washington, and helicopters falling out of the sky, and it was a pretty rad way to end the game.
All hell is breaking loose. So the first teaser, and there is an order to this, but we'll get that in a little bit, is, of course, starting with America. We've got the Statue of Liberty here, and the New York skyline.
Downtown Manhattan right here with, Statue of Liberty. And these look like some naval battle
ships.
Freighters, ships, whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, we're following rocket trails here as they go into Manhattan itself. We don't really get a sense of the damage or what's going on exactly.
Yeah, we just know that Manhattan's getting attacked by a sub.
It could be Russian. It could be another nation entirely. We don't know that yet.
Could be just like a really malicious faction, that's split off from
very
Russia.
Very well-armed faction. So once you get to the logo here, though, we hear Makarov's voice, and he says the number 1, because all of these videos are in a specific order that it didn't appear that way at first because they were released.
Yeah, and then we got somebody translating the Russian, and he says 1 in Russian, and then he says destroy the enemy's hope of winning
or victory.
Yeah.
So each one has like some sort of sense of strategy to it, of like Makarov in like kind of his manifesto on it and attacking the United States or whoever. So then we kick to the next one in the series. This is England. Or as we like to call it, Thringland.
Yeah.
Because you can see the positioning of the number here.
Oh, yeah.
More squiggly lines, lots of flares here. And then what is that?
Yeah, we're taking you past the Eye in London, and then right up to Parliament, and Big Ben to the left of it. Yeah,
so there's a lot of radio chatter going on here. You'll hear like the English talking about like there being like barricades and like basically the comms data for like the assault that's going on.
Yeah, and then again, Makarov comes in at the end there, and he says the number 2, and he says use everything to your advantage.
Yeah.
So
again, more of Makarov's manifesto in there.
The Mac attack is coming through at the end there. So
yeah. So the next installment, we move on to France, or more specifically Paris. No witty wordplay there. It's just
we got Paris.
Yeah, Paris. we got France with the 3 on the end. Yeah. So not much to go there. More squigglies, of course, in typical Modern Warfare fashion. We cut right to here. We got a massive explosion on the River Seine. We see a number of like boats. Can't tell if they're frigates or not.
There's the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
And then
lots of AA fire.
There's some anti-aircraft missile coming up, and then the plane flies by, deploying flares
to distract said missile.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
Yeah, you got some billowing smoke. Clearly, there's a lot going down in Paris right now.
And all three of these trailers so far have been like very aerial battles and sweeping camera work over cities.
Yeah. So since this is the first one in like a foreign language, actually the radio chatter that's going on is actually in French. And what they're saying here is, based on rough translation, we are a few kilometers south of the Eiffel Tower. We can see smoke from here. We are going near the building near the north of the Eiffel Tower. So typical comms data. And then, of course...
and then Makarov comes in at the end here. He says 3. And he says, use your opponent's weaknesses.
So, pretty sound advice from our man.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty vague. Like, hey, we're gonna, mess your stuff up.
Yeah, now, I'm pretty sure that's like in the realm of common sense, not merely in the terrorist handbook. So, so the 4th and final video we've got is, of course, Germany.
Yeah.
More specifically, Berlin.
Yeah, this is Berlin, and we know this is Berlin right here. Because this tower in the background there, which we found out to be the Fernsehturm.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying that right. My German is pretty weak, but
but that's a pretty notable landmark in Berlin. You can actually even see like what appears to be a news helicopter flying by.
Yeah, I would assume that's a news helicopter.
Yeah, or it could be an attack helicopter.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And then you were saying something about the tank here?
Yeah. So the tank, it kind of looks like it could be an Abrams, but since it's so fuzzy, you can't really tell.
Yeah, we're going to say 100% definitely positive that it's an Abrams tank.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
And of course, this building is collapsing. But again, another foreign language kind of chatter in there. There's actually some English thrown in there because, of course, there's a huge United States presence in terms of the military. There's a lot of bases in Germany, so you're getting a mixture of English chatter as well as some German. But what the German is saying is half a kilometer south of the bridge, we're moving into the sector. Roger, we're approaching the bridge from the south, and then we've got a visual on the enemy.
So I mean, we spent all the time translating, and there wasn't too many Easter eggs, laid into
pretty
the text there.
self-explanatory.
It's basically like, hey, we're gonna, go to war or something, World War III.
So you're getting a lot of lens flare, this awesome crashing building, and of course it cuts to the logo again. And finally, the last little bit of tidbit information from Makarov.
Our old boy Makarov gets in and he says, "Attack from an unknown side," in his crazy broken Russian stuff.
Yeah. So one thing interesting to point out is the use of the Call of Duty logo here. It's bigger than Modern Warfare 3 or the MW3. In the previous installment, they were kind of straying away from calling it Call of Duty. It was just Modern Warfare 2.
Call of Duty on the box for Modern Warfare 2 is really small in comparison to the Modern Warfare 2.
So this is definitely a return to that.
Yeah.
To the Call of Duty branding on it. So interesting turn of events. The sequence of the videos is kind of a question up for debate. It could be that was what Activision had originally intended to release the videos.
Yeah, we were thinking after the leak that went down last week with all the information and basically, the entire plot line getting jacked.
Yeah.
They were forced to put these videos out. So.
Yeah. So it also could be indicative of the, order of the attacks in the game. But, it's really hard to tell. We'll have to wait until E3, which, of course, is only a few short weeks away.
Yeah, it's going to be the complete reveal, and we're going to get a lot of footage out of it.
Yeah, so IGN will be on hand, of course, bringing you live coverage from the big keynote of, presentations, and, of course, giving you hands-on previews, everything we see. So be sure to stay tuned to IGN.com for more analysis and other sweet things for Modern Warfare 3.
Yep.